Well, hi there, YouTube family. Auntie is here. As I love to say, it's not cute, not knowing. It's time to know. But we got to start off with the hug as we start this. I can't believe that Jussie Smollet got jail time. Yesterday, I was like, he ain't gonna get no jail time. He's gonna get probation. First of all, please don't play with these judges. These judges ain't out here playing. You can't come late. I'm wondering, waiting for this decision. I was like, what's going on? He was like late. The judge dressed him down. The arrogance, being a narcissist. He was found guilty of staging his own hate crime. At the sentencing, he got 150 days. He's got to pay some fines, 120,000 restitution, $25,000 fine. He was defiant to the end because they let him right on out the jail. There was no going home. There was no nothing. I think he was stunned. His family took up the majority of the courtroom. They had his grandmom. She's in her 90s. So many people coming forward saying, please be lenient. It's not safe, they said, for a black gay man who's Jewish. So I was sitting there like, he's Jewish? They pulled out all the stops. And it didn't work. Can't mess around with these judges, and you certainly can't make them mad. I think it was hard for the judge to be lenient because of Jussie's arrogance. At the end, when he put his fist up, I said, good behavior. He's not going to do the whole 150 days. He probably will do 75, but he's going to have to pay those restitutions. But what does he do now? What does he do? Does he write a book about what has happened? Do you think he'll ever tell the truth? I'm like, Jussie, you should just tell the truth and how this whole thing started. Was this a publicity stunt? And now, just for yourself, tell the truth. Who got you to do this? This is sad. The actor's 39. I interviewed him at the beginning of Empire. And when he came through our studios here in Philadelphia at WDAS, he was pushing some music because he really wanted to be more of a music star than an actor. He told me, he said, I want to be the next Michael Jackson. So, of course, I'm sitting there like, Michael started at 5. Everybody want to be the next Michael Jackson. There's only one Michael Jackson. But he was really focused on the music. Then Empire took off, and it was this huge show. Everybody was watching it and talking about it. Then season number 2 came, and it was corny. It was too much with the guest stars and the storyline, and he was singing every 5 minutes. What is next for Jussie? His family is standing behind him. I don't know what's next. Maybe he'll write a book, or maybe one day he'll tell the truth. CNN Plus is going to start streaming the end of this month, March 29th, and one of the features is going to be the new Dionne Warwick documentary, Don't Make Me Over. Reality star Royce Reed, she's Baby by Dwight Howard, who's with the Lakers now. She was on Basketball Wives, and when she was on TV, she stirred up a lot. She has a 14-year-old son. She has had to turn herself in and be arrested, turn herself into authorities for charges of child neglect. It all involved the 14-year-old son that she has with Dwight Howard, and some of the charges were very disturbing against her son. But she turned herself in for child neglect. This is going to be interesting how that plays out. Prayers for rapper DMX. His 5-year-old son has stage 3 kidney disease. The late rapper had a ton of kids, but this is a 5-year-old one. And he's sick. Please keep him in prayer. Jasmine Sullivan is doing much better. She's coming to Philly next week on the 18th, but the tour has resumed, and she puts on an incredible show, but love Jasmine. Glad she's doing better. Nick Cannon, he says that his show got canceled, but he says it's show business. And he totally understood. The show only lasted about 6 months. Cardi D is pulled out of the motion picture Assisted Living. It was already set, cast, crew. They were 1 week away from filming. Did a $30 million budget. Cardi pulls out. She says she's overextended between work, a family, 2 kids under the age of 3. I guess it was too much. But I don't know if people are going to be racing to give her another movie role. In Assisted Living, she played a woman on the run. So she goes to hide out at the grandmom's assisted living building. And therein, you see all the comedy. Emilio Delgado, he played Luis on Sesame Street for many years. Him and Maria, he passed away at the age of 81. He was the Mr. Fix-It because he could fix anything that needed to be fixing on Sesame Street, and was such an amazing part of many of our childhoods as we grew up watching Sesame Street. Zoe Kravitz, this is the weekend that the Batman star is going to be hosting SNL. This weekend, the new Samuel L. Jackson movie, The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. It's about a man who is desperately trying to hold on to his memory and his life as he battles Alzheimer. It stars Samuel L. Jackson, a wonderful actress, Dominique Fisher, but it's streaming now on Apple TV. And at the Academy Awards this year, Samuel L. Jackson is getting an honorary Oscar. Any baseball fans out there? The lockout ended 99 days, but they're saying that all 162 major league games will be played. Adele, she's turning everything around. She's going to be doing an NBC special on Sunday, March 20th. An Audience with Adele features the singer in concert, and it airs next week. Jerry Jones, we know him as the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, but this week is, Jerry, you're the dad. He certainly is the dad, because there's a 25-year-old Texas woman. She's never met Jerry Jones, but she says that Jerry Jones is her dad. Apparently, Jerry Jones had been giving her mother money to be quiet about everything, but she got money on the regular, got money. Now, something must have happened between the mother and the daughter for the daughter to start talking. Maybe the mother wasn't breaking the daughter off with any money, and the daughter said, you know what, I'm telling everybody, that's my dad. It's messy all around, because Jerry probably was like, I paid y'all to be quiet. Y'all out here talking. That girl is out here talking and letting everyone know that Jerry Jones is her dad. We had a lot of stuff to go over. Go back to Jussie real quick. At the Cook County Jail where he's at, it's about 6,000 inmates, most of them African American, unfortunately. They are in bunks, and the bunks are like side by side. The only people that have cells are the violent offenders. Now, they say that he's not only under suicide watch, but he is also in protective custody. Lord knows, please don't let nothing happen to him while he is in there. We have a weekend edition that's fancy for everyone who says, Patty, we want the fancy. You got the fancy on the weekends. LaShawna Simon puts it together, and it's our weekend update, and it goes up every Friday night, and you can see all the stuff as we talk about some entertainment stuff, and got all the pictures, and it's fancy and all that stuff. Have a great weekend. Here on the East Coast, I one time I mentioned daylight saving time, and so many people were like, I guess because people watch from all around the world, they're like, what's that? Well, on the East Coast and 48 states in the United States, they changed the time, and we go forward, like spring forward, where it's going to have more daylight hours, and we're going to lose an hour of sleep. I don't want to lose an hour of sleep, but that's happening in my neck of the woods. Have a great weekend. Check out the entertainment update. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a minute of what is going on. Leave a comment. So many people are shocked. Yes, I do go through them comments, and give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Have a great weekend. So appreciate you. It's not cute not knowing. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. We got the curls, we got the scoop.